Hello there, this is Lord Eco again, and this time, as you can see, I'm going to be doing a 4v4 MLG against PSX. This was actually a playoff game, and it was the first map, which was Demolition Terminal. I wanted to show this one because a lot of people wanted to see playoff gameplay, and also because I thought we played really well. So I thought this was worth showing. For me personally, I went into this game a little bit nervous. I knew we could beat these guys, but I went nervous because they have a reputation. They're an RMG team, and so we really had to play our best game. So I run instantly for B, try and get a quick kill down the corridor, which I managed to actually do, and try and set up position to get them spawning down by metal detectors. This spot isn't great. I see a lot of people using it. I use it myself sometimes, but it's not the best kind of spot you want to be in. Where I am now is a cheeky spot really. I'm just having a look down over to A and just making sure that nothing too serious is going on, but I get told that they've all died at A, so trying to get to help, and obviously I just get killed down corridor, and they managed to get a plant off. So obviously we spawn at B. Now there's two options. We can either rush over to A or stay at B. Now most of the time you probably want to try and hold B in this situation, but we're in the playoffs and we think, look, we can't give them this amount of time. They're going to know what they're doing, so we try and get over there. But as you see, I just died down the bottom. They knew where we're going to come from. They knew we were going to be spawning, and they now have guys inside B. I managed to get him with Semtex, but he does manage to plant it. And I try to run forward because, as I said before, you don't want to be first by defusing. I wanted to cover it for someone else to defuse, and I get taken out. And you can see at this time that we're nervous. We managed to defuse A, but you can tell we're a bit nervous. We're not talking too much. We're just trying not to get completely destroyed. And this situation is not what you want. If you're up against a good team or a team who's got a good reputation, what you want to do is just calm a bit down, just work through it slowly, and just think, look, they may be good, but let's at least give them a good game. Not just go completely nuts and die. And we managed to actually defuse A and B, and now I'm just trying to set back up, just try and get into a head glitch position or somewhere nice to stop them getting back into B so easily. You really would in this kind of thing, you want to know, everyone's got to know their role, and I get a nice little double kill down the corridor. You want to know your role, you want to know where you're meant to be. I'm trying to cover the B. But unfortunately these things, like I just spawned over by A, it's not always nice, so you gotta have a rotation. If you're by A, you gotta know where you need to be by A. If you're by B, you gotta know where you gotta be. So they're pushing B now, so we're trying to get a 3-man defense in B, but unfortunately they managed to get into it and plant it. Now this is a bad situation. We need to get over there to defuse, but on terminal, because you have such a big open space to cross, you've got to get the kills down to move over. So it's not worth just all rushing over there and just hopefully getting in there. You've got to really move together, pick out some of the players, get some kills down, and then move over slowly. Because if you just rush over, you'll just get picked off one by one. It's just not going to work out. See there, we now got 10 seconds. This bomb site's gone. So we've got to just reset. Just think, look, we've lost that bomb site, we've got to just move on to A. So we set up around A. I'm covering the bottom bit where they're going to come from the back of plane. Have guys looking down corridor, one looking down Burger Town. We should have had one guy up on Red Roof. I thought it gives you a nice height advantage. Here, call outs just huge. You've got to remember to calling out. You've got to keep saying where they're coming from. Otherwise this is going to happen. You're going to spawn downstairs, and it's really hard when you're down here. If you're against a good team like this, you've got no chance really, unless you can get those kills, because they're just going to sit up top. One's going to be on Red Roof, one's going to be on top of escalators, and they know where you're going to be spawning. You're going to be spawning stunned, they're going to have grenades on you, you're going to be spawning all the way by B. I mean, you might as well just give up there and then and just take the deaths and try and get 2 attacks on. But I don't really like doing that. I think it's a bit underhand. It's like not really playing the game very well. I mean, of course it is part of the game, but it's just not. it's not sportsmanship like, but we do lose the defence. They managed to win. I didn't think I did very well on defence here. I thought, as we were all a bit nervous, we gave them a little bit of liberties, and we were just didn't really play our best. So we regrouped for attack. And here on attack, I always go for a rush B strategy. Just rush B, get B planted. A can sort itself out afterwards. So we kind of went with that and tried to push into A as much as possible. I was checking down corridor, making sure that no one's staying halfway. I was running to the orange ramp, but unfortunately one of them was waiting for me. He knew he had a spot there. It was quite nice place to be out in the open, knowing no one can go up that orange ramp then. And if you do see someone run through it, you can get a grenade onto it, which is quite nice. You can see that they've already trying to spawn trap. They know we're going to spawn, trying to get into their spawn trap position. So I just try and take him out, but unfortunately he gets me. If you do get spawn trapped, all you gotta remember is there's a lot of time. Don't worry too much about it. Look, we've got a bomb planted, even though we might be far away. It does give you a few seconds to relax. You see that I die there really stupidly. I was just rushing around. I'm getting too nervous, getting too worried about deaths and wins and stuff like that. If you just relax and just play your best, you'll that's all you can ask of yourself really. Your worst enemy, I find, is yourself and your team really. It's not the opposition, it's the fact that communication breaks down, or you tell yourself, look, we're not going to win this, or it's negative feelings. You just got to forget about it. You just got to play and just play with an attitude where you think, look, we're gonna do fine, we're gonna do our best, and no one can ask more of us. So we've done well. We've killed all 4 of them, which has given us a lot of time to set up around there. We're pretty much certain that they're not going to get B here, even though I just died like an idiot. They're not going to get B, so we can now start thinking about A. Now A, B is easier to defend, but A is also quite easy. If you're organised, you can hold A. So it's still going to be tough. He's still going to have to check all those corners. He's lying down. He knows where I'm coming from. He's got that little spot. You just got to be careful. You got to be organised. You got to push, and just, as I said before, you just got to make sure you can get those kills down. Once one is down, push the advantage. Try and get another one, because they're going to be stretched then with 3 versus 4. And try and take as many out as possible. And then once you've got that situation, set up the spawn trap, or you know where they're coming from, just get in those positions where you can get up high and take them out. I know they're coming down the escalators, so I throw stuns and stuff down the escalators. Unfortunately it didn't go right that time, but hopefully in times to come that it will maybe next time it'll work out. So we're still getting pretty much shot up quite a bit. You can see these guys are pretty decent. They have played RMG since COD 4. They've been known in playoffs since COD 4. They know what to do. They work as a team very well. And these are the daunting kind of games. The games you think, how are we gonna react to this? But we're doing all right so far. We're playing quite well, and we're getting the kills down slowly. And that's, you need to, if you're getting kills, if you can try and stay positive. You're getting that decent amount of kills. Like 2 people just went down then. I die as well. If you can get the kills down, you can manipulate it to your advantage, and that's what you really need. Unfortunately, we'll die. With 2 minutes left, you don't really need to be worried. That's the point. You've got loads of time. There's lots of time. Just take your time. It's not all about just getting it over as quick as possible. You just got to work together and know that you've got the advantage over them. So even if we got 1v1, we can outmaneuver them. We can run around them. Doesn't matter. We've still got the advantage. So what we're doing now is we're trying to come from different directions, not always run down the same place. Dom manages to get a kill, then another. So there we go, 2 of them are down. We know 2 of them are down, so you just got to push in, try and take them out. As you see, they've got to come up those escalators. As So because they got to come up those escalators, we get there, cover them. Sam managed to get a double kill, which is nice. Push in for the advantage, try and get into those spots where you can see them spawn. Fortunately I die, he tries to come through the corridor, but Dom is there to stop him. Dom and Dave, I think it's Dave or Sam, do brilliant here, where there's two of them by the bomb site. They do really well to stop them from getting them in there and defusing. I just lie down, just trying to go for the cheap little kill when they come up the escalators. But we've got a nice little setup here now. We've got so many people here. Get a double kill. There's a third one gone down, and this is over now, easy. I mean, it was a hard won attack, but we played well in the end. That's the point. Is you only on attack, you only have to get lucky once. On defense, you have to get lucky every single time. But once you get lucky in attack, you have to defend it well. You have 45 seconds. You've got to make sure you keep it for 45 seconds. It's not easy, but you have to make sure it's done. Otherwise, you've got no hope. If you can't hold a bomb site for 45 seconds, you're not going to win anything. You're just going to destroy it on demolition. That's what's so different to search. On search, every time you kill someone, it gives you another advantage. Whereas on demolition, you've got to be able to keep the killing up for constantly. That's why I prefer these kind of game modes to search and destroy. You've got to be continuously better than the other people. So you go, try and get another quick plant onto B. You see here, I don't just rush over for another plant. I was trying to defend the bomb site, but unfortunately he managed to come up behind me somehow and get in and kill me. And that's just a lack of coordination by the team, really. I should have been calling out that I'm in there. They should be trying to stop them from getting behind me, but I'm not blaming anyone, it's just how it goes. This is quite a nice spot. I like it down here. You've got where their main players are coming from, and they don't expect you to just be lying down under the plane or behind some of the carts. It's great because for me, people don't realise you're going to be there, and you can see clearly the entrance from where they're going to come from. You do have to move around slowly, but it's quite comfortable. It's not too bad. They're going to basically just run past you or run at you, so it's not a hard kill at all. So there we are. We've got B down. So we're in the same situation as last time. Just need to get A, but we've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, that's a long time. You can just keep putting pressure on slowly and slowly, and they are going to you are going to get lucky. You're going to get that bomb down, and once that's down, you've only just got to hold it for a little bit. So we get the bomb down. Dom does well to kill one of them. Sam unfortunately dies, but Dom manages to pick up the kill, and we're just controlling that bomb site. This is you have to be confident in yourself and your team, because you can end up with just you left by the bomb, and there may be just one of them, there may be two of them, and you've got to be confident enough that when it comes to it, you're going to get the kill and not let them defuse. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just trying to change classes to get a FAMAS on to get the spawn trap down. 7 seconds left. We know we've won, and we played this attack really well. It's been much quicker, much more fluid. We've controlled the bomb sites well, which is what is all about on demolition. Hope you enjoyed it. I will say that in the end we did lose this game overall. Well played by PSX throughout it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all again soon. But for now, goodbye.
Yes, boys! Good night, boys.